Hey, what's up guys and gals, Lego fans? Here we go with another opening party and quick review session. This time around, featuring the all-new Lego Collectible Minifigures Series 3. I've got 8 packs here. I'm gonna skip the whole guessing game thing because I already made sure, I left the store with the ones I wanted. Let me show you something. For those of you that are not familiar with these yet, or if you are familiar with the previous ones, you probably know by now that each one has a unique barcode right here. Different from the barcode that's actually scanned. This, each figure has a unique barcode. Lego got smart. They knew that it was kind of easy for people to pick out the ones they wanted, because they had decoders online, stuff like that. Got smart. I don't know if you can see these two little dots right there and right there. Basically, this whole bar right here, there's these raised like stamped, kind of like Braille. Basically, these stamped dots, that's how they're coded this time. Some of them are fairly easy to see, like on this one. Some of them are really hard. I found that it's easier to tell what they are by feeling for the pieces. Most of these figures do come with a unique piece that'll help you discern them from the rest. So there you have it. It says Series 3. These just started popping up here in San Diego, like I believe maybe I found out late last week. So yeah, definitely go check your Toys R Us's. I've seen them at I believe two or three of my Toys R Us's now. So definitely check your Toys R Us's. I think there's gonna be plenty to go around. So once they start arriving in your area, don't worry. Unless there's some insane hoarder, just who buys them all on the spot. But excluding that, you should be okay. And I have heard that online. I've heard that someone mentioned that there's an equal amount of each figure in each box. So yeah. All right. With that said, before I continue, I do want to give a little thanks to Brickset member YYS4U or Jake. When the first time I spotted these, I believe last Friday, he and a couple of friends were also looking at these. At first I was feeling the packs and ended up kind of sparking conversation, and it turned out that he had the decoder on his phone, which helped because I was looking to get a couple, mainly if you're familiar with my videos and my previous videos on the collectible minifigures, the main ones I want are always the girls, or at least the ones I want the most are the girl ones. So I wanted to get the Hula Dancer and the tennis player and the Snowboarder, and a couple others that I would have liked to get right off the bat. He had the decoder. I was feeling them, and I was able to find the ones I wanted, but with the help of the decoder, it helped me confirm that the ones that I thought I was getting was actually the ones I was getting. So anyway, let's get on right to it. So like I said, I'm gonna skip the whole guessing game thing. I already know what these are. For the most part, just do a little quick confirmation. This should be the Hula Dancer. Yep, there you have it, the Hula Dancer. Alright, and next up should be the tennis player. See, yeah, there's the tennis racket right there. There you have it, it's the tennis player. Alright, next up should be the Snowboarder. This one should be real easy. The snowboard. Where's that snowboard? There it is. Alright. There you have it, Snowboarder. Alright. This should be the Sumo Wrestler. This one is fairly easy. It's got the little trophy. So there you go, Sumo Wrestler. Alright, this one should be the Samurai. And there, yeah, right off the bat, there's the Samurai sword right there. There you go, Samurai. Alright, next up, the gorilla suit. This one, the banana, there you go. It's the banana right there. That one's the easy one. There you have it, the gorilla suit guy. And then we've got the space alien. This one you can feel the like the little laser blast piece and the ray gun, and even the head is such a unique shape that's fairly easy. There you go, space alien. And last but not least, the wrapper. This one, you can feel the microphone, you can feel the baseball cap, and the little boombox piece also. So there you go, the wrapper. Alright, so here we go. First up, we've got the Hula Dancer. Really digging this one. I like how they have the hula skirt as an actual, you know, soft goods piece and not just printed on. She does have some underwear printed on underneath. They did a great job with the lei and like the bra piece underneath and accentuating the hips. Nice face print there. Really nice touch how they also printed a flower and the hair right there. I don't know what's up with these. I'm no expert on hula, but I don't recall ever seeing, you know, like these maraca type things with a hula dancer. But again, I'm no expert. So really nice. Love that one. Here we go with the tennis player. Again, I really, you know, I'm a big fan of the girl figures, so I'm almost always gonna love them. I like the skirt printed here, and the leg print right there all the way to the sides. Nice on the tennis racket piece. Great torso print right there. Really cool face print. She looks like very not angry, but just determined. And nice hair piece. Onto the Snowboarder. If you didn't know, this is a girl. She uses the same face as the Hula Dancer. Cool outfit, you know, snowboard getup with pink accents and a pink helmet. Very cool snowboard also. Cool prints on the snowboard. Really digging this one. It's the Sumo Wrestler. Interesting how they printed a fat dude. I personally wish they would have added a piece. I don't know what you'd call it exactly. And I don't know any examples off the top of my head other than maybe like the Star Wars minifigures of the Gamorrean Guard, Chewbacca, the Ewoks, that have, you know, a body piece to you know, add some girth or what have you. So I wish they would have done that, because, you know, the print does kind of sell it, but still it'd look better if it did actually have that extra girth. Really love the face print. I might have to borrow this head to update my sig fig, cool hairpiece, and he comes with a trophy. Onto the samurai. Very cool. I had one gripe with this though, right out the bag. The armor piece, I guess, you know, because it's separate, has a tendency to get crushed, and I don't know if you can see these stress marks right there. It was already bent. It's not so bad. It's not like it was broken though. Cool printing. A nice face print. Great update to the samurai figure. Interesting color on the katana. I'm no expert on the names of colors, you know, gray, blay, stuff like that. This is an interesting color. It's a really dark gray. Almost black, but it's a really dark gray. Onto the gorilla suit guy. Some people think that this is a gorilla, but it's actually a guy in a gorilla suit. Don't believe me? You can see the zipper right there. And if you pull off the mask, you got a guy who's sweating underneath this thing because it's damn hot underneath that gorilla suit. So really interesting, you know, headpiece to go over that. Next up is the alien, the space alien. This is kind of generic, not the most exciting space figure. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of this this head sculpt from the Space Police line. I mean, it's pretty cool. It is unique, and the getup is kind of cool. It is nice to get another one of the ray guns. You got a purple translucent piece. And finally, yo, Series 3 up in this piece. Bricktown represent. We've got the Rapper. This has honestly got to be one of the most unique mini. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I love what they did with this one. Really sells, you know, a rapper, or, you know, a hip hop guy. Nice, you know, on the mic. You know, we've seen the mic already with the pop singer. Great detail on the necklace, the shirt, the pants with a belt. I don't know if you probably won't be able to see this, but on his belt buckle he's got a little minifig head, and he's got what do you call these, iron crosses on the belt. Details on the pockets and the chain, and his what do you call it, his boxers showing through because his pants are sagging. Great details on the face. Let me pull this off so you can see the face print better with the glasses. I don't know what you call those glasses, you know, the like the blinds. He's even, you know, looks like he's got his eyebrows shaved, or he has a eyebrow piercing. Another thing that's really impressive about this, I thought this was just the new baseball cap, but it's not just the new baseball cap that we're seeing in the sets. It is a brand new sculpt. I don't know if you can see the detail in the sculpt on this baseball cap, from the brim or the bill to these things, and in the back right there, and that the button thing on the top. And then of course it's just badass, you know, you got a little minifig head printed on there. And then you've got the stereo. I thought this was just gonna be you know, a 1x3 piece, you know, with printing on it, and then it, you know, it'd have a handle piece that attaches to it. But this is actual sculpted one piece. It's got the detail, the speakers are actual, you know, they're sculpting right there. Got the cassette deck printed, and an actual handle that is, you know, it's one piece molded. That is just too damn awesome. So I'm most impressed with this. But of course, I'd still say that my favorite though out of the bunch would be the Hula Dancer and the tennis player. So there you have it. It's my opening party and quick reviews. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I did get one of the trays. The girl at Toys R Us was nice enough to give this to me, so I've been lucky. I do have one of these for Series 1 and 2, and now with 3. So there you have it. 8 minifigures I reviewed, so I got 8 more to go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.